Get ready for a cosmic adventure. The James Webb Space Telescope has been like a time machine, traveling billions of years back in history and exploring an astonishing 717 ancient galaxies. And guess what? Most were completely unknown to humans until now. But here's the mind-blowing part. This superstar telescope has revealed jaw-dropping details about these distant worlds, forcing scientists to rethink long-held ideas about our universe. So, buckle up and join us as we dive into the surprising discoveries that have left everyone speechless. From unexpected life signs on a mysterious planet to an early universe that's turned our imaginations upside down, the scientific community's jaws dropped when they gazed at James Webb's snaps of the Orion Nebula, and we're about to spill the spooky details. But that's not all. This cosmic sleuth has also uncovered some jaw-dropping surprises in our very own backyard, or should I say, space neighborhood. Let's talk about Saturn. Think you know it well. Think again. In infrared light, James Webb revealed an unexpected truth. Beneath its stunning rings, Saturn itself appears shrouded in darkness. Yep, you heard that right, the rings stole the show, outshining their massive planet by a mile. What other secrets is our universe hiding in plain sight? Let's dive deeper and find out. In a shocking twist, James Webb's infrared snapshot of Saturn exposed a hidden reality, a chilly atmosphere with temperatures surprisingly consistent across its vast expanse. This stunning discovery sent scientists into a spin, as earlier observations painted a colorful picture of the planet, showcasing varying temperature zones. The million-dollar question is, what's behind this new revelation? One thing's for sure, though, those breathtaking rings aren't just aesthetically pleasing, they're also incredibly radiant due to our sun's warm touch. It turns out that sunlight heats them up, triggering an icy deluge of epic proportions, a staggering 2,800 kilograms per second rain down on the planet. That's like non-stop cargo drops, leaving scientists eager to unravel more of Saturn's mysteries. But wait, there's more. James Webb's cosmic quest doesn't end with Saturn's temperature secrets. Next up, this stellar telescope is about to dive into the planet's atmosphere, uncovering long-held mysteries and giving us a glimpse of its icy downpour. By doing so, Webb will not only help scientists better understand the ring's fate, how many millions of years until they're gone, but also keep our solar system's past in focus. And if that wasn't enough, Webb has already made another astonishing discovery. It's found a comet harboring an extraordinary find, something seemingly trivial yet leaving scientists awestruck and still reeling from the shock. The cosmic show just keeps getting more thrilling. Get ready for a cosmic curveball. Meet Comet Reed, cruising through the asteroid belt between Jupiter and Mars, where it's supposed to be too hot for water ice to exist. But here's the jaw-dropping part. Webb's analysis revealed liquid water hiding within this comet, like stumbling upon an oasis in the middle of a scorching desert. This mind-blowing find has left scientists speechless, who knew comets could stash ice in these solar system zones where it was thought to evaporate eons ago. It's clear that Reed is about to rewrite the textbooks and leave us with more questions than answers. The cosmic enigma just got a whole lot deeper. This groundbreaking discovery of liquid water on Comet Reed might just unlock a major secret about how our home planet got its H2O. For years, scientists have been piecing together the puzzle of where Earth's oceans came from, with one popular theory being that comets and meteorites brought them to our doorstep. But there was a catch, or so we thought. Comet Reed is now throwing a wrench into those old assumptions, showing us that these icy space travelers might have arrived in bigger groups than we ever imagined, packing enough water to fill the seas. JWST Deputy Project Scientist Stephanie Malam sees this breakthrough as a game-changer, potentially paving the way for finding life-friendly planets in our cosmic neighborhood. Fasten your seatbelts, space travelers. The James Webb Space Telescope is leading the charge in the quest for exoplanet exploration, and what they've found so far will blow your mind. They're zooming in on potentially habitable worlds beyond our solar system, getting up close and personal with some seriously cool candidates. Take TRAPPIST-1, a star system just 40 light-years away that's giving us all the feels. In 2016, scientists discovered 7 Earth-sized planets orbiting this tiny red dwarf, which is much fainter and cooler than our trusty sun. But here's the kicker. These planets are super close to their star, making them prime targets for life-supporting conditions. Now, you might be thinking, what about those 4 planets in the TRAPPIST-1 system that could be hiding life? the third one down, and its three companions, are thought to get just enough heat from their star to hold on to liquid water, a crucial ingredient for life as we know it. And here's the icing on the cake. Research suggests these planets have the same composition as our home planet Earth, and thick atmospheres to boot. This system was basically the astronomical jackpot many of us were dreaming of. But wait, Webb's got some surprising news that might crush your space dreams. Those 4 potential life-harboring planets, they might not be so special after all. The latest data from Webb is painting a different picture, and it looks like we need to keep searching for our next big discovery. So what's going on with TRAPPIST-1b and C? Well, it turns out their atmospheres are either super thin or completely MIA, a major blow to all the theories about how they formed. To put this into perspective, Venus may get way less heat from our sun than these planets do from theirs, but its atmosphere is still pretty thick despite being basically toxic. Scientists now think that intense radiation from TRAPPIST-1's red dwarf star might have ripped away any gaseous envelope the planets originally had, but it looks like even that might not be enough to explain things. This new data has left experts scratching their heads. It seems these 2 planets aren't nearly as Earth-like as we thought. Don't count out TRAPPIST-1 just yet. It's still got 5 uncharted planets waiting to be explored, and 4 of them are right in the sweet spot where life could potentially thrive. This is a far cry from the disappointment with B and C, but it's also a major reminder that space is full of surprises. The James Webb Space Telescope has been on an intergalactic treasure hunt, venturing way beyond our cosmic neighborhood to uncover the unknown. And let me tell you, this telescope hasn't disappointed. Its findings have consistently turned old assumptions upside down, making the impossible seem possible. So what's next for TRAPPIST-1? The universe is full of secrets, and it looks like we're just getting started on unraveling them. Meet WSP-18b, a gas giant exoplanet that's not only ginormous, it's a whopping 10 times the size of Jupiter, but also scorching hot. Located an astonishing 330 light-years away from us, this planet is sizzling close to its star at a jaw-dropping distance of just 3.1 million kilometers. That's a mind-boggling 20 times closer than Mercury is to our Sun. As a result, WSP-18b is blasted with temperatures reaching an incredible 2,700 degrees Celsius. That intense heat causes water molecules to break down into individual atoms of hydrogen and oxygen. Talk about extreme conditions. Get ready for a cosmic mystery. We thought we knew WSP-18b, the sizzling hot gas giant 10 times Jupiter's size. But new research from the James Webb Telescope has blown our minds. It's discovered water in its atmosphere, and not just any water, but a precise signature that screams we're looking at something real here. The thing is, previous observations said there was no water on this extreme world. So, how did scientists miss it? And what does this mean for our search for life elsewhere? WSP-18b defies all expectations. It's too scorching hot to be wet, so where else might we have overlooked this essential ingredient for life? The universe just got a whole lot more intriguing. Let's dive into what makes WSP-18b so unusual. Despite sharing Jupiter's size, this gas giant is a scorching hot world, with surface temperatures that melt most metals. Its close proximity to its star has essentially turned it into a furnace. Astronomers even joke it's not a hot Jupiter, but more like a warm one in comparison. But here's where things get really wild. The James Webb Telescope detected methane and water vapor, gases we'd normally expect to find in icy giants far from their stars, like Uranus or Neptune. For WSP-18b to end up with such an unexpected composition, it must have formed on the system's edge and then made a crazy journey to its current tight orbit around its star. Talk about a cosmic road trip. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Our Superstar Space Telescope isn't just a one-trick pony. It can detect super complicated chemical compounds that stump even the smartest scientists on Earth. Let's take K2-18b for example. This massive super-Earth is about 3 times Jupiter-sized and 9 times our planet's weight, and it's chilling out a cozy 120 light-years away from us. What makes it an intriguing place to look for life is its super close orbit to a small, cool star. This keeps K2-18b at the perfect temperature, just freezing point of water. Sounds like the ultimate spot for alien ice skating rinks. But hold on, there's more. So, K2-18b's got us scratching our heads. It's like a cosmic mashup of Venus and Jupiter, with a thick atmosphere packed mostly with hydrogen, the thought of life thriving there. Yeah, that seemed pretty far-fetched, but But then, along came James Webb Space Telescope, and with its super sharp eyes, it picked up something unexpected, not just methane, but also a molecule called DMS, which is often linked to living organisms on our own planet. And here's the thing, this discovery has suddenly turned K28b from maybe not so much to wait a minute. Maybe, now we're getting into the juicy stuff. So, you've got dimethyl sulfide, or DMS, a molecule that's way more complicated than methane, and it's often produced when certain plants or seafood start to spoil back on Earth. But here's the thing, no one knows of any non-living process, like volcanic activity, that can create this compound. It's like DMS is nature's fingerprint for life. And on K2880b, we're seeing a massive amount of it, which has some scientists going wild with the idea that this far-off world might be teeming with alien life forms. Just think, bizarre creatures lurking in the depths of its dense hydrogen atmosphere. But others are keeping things grounded, pointing out that James Webb's findings might not be precise enough to jump to such crazy conclusions. Yet, hold up though, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Even if DMS is indeed present, we can't rule out the possibility that this wild planet has some unknown natural process that's producing it, something our human brains haven't even thought of yet. It's like trying to solve a cosmic puzzle with missing pieces. What we do know for sure, though, is that Webb picked up signals of organic matter in 3 of these extreme galaxies. Think places so harsh they'd incinerate any poor astronaut trying to grill a snack in their spacesuit. These cosmic hotspots are located in the constellations Draco and Pegasus, and we're just starting to scratch the surface of what's really going on here. Now here's where things get really jaw-dropping. These galaxies all boast supermassive black holes at their centers, and we're talking about regions so intense that they can basically vaporize any molecules in their vicinity. It's like dropping an egg into a microwave set to nuclear. But what's even more astonishing is that despite the destructive power of these cosmic monsters, Webb's observations reveal that somehow, someway, there are actually complex organic compounds surrounding them. We're talking polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAS for the chemists out there. Basically super complex molecules that are normally associated with more tranquil environments. It's like finding an unscathed banana after running it through a blender. Yeah, it just doesn't add up. Here's where things get really puzzling. While we've got these super complex PAH molecules hanging out near black holes, the building blocks that make them up are totally MEA. It's like finding a Lego castle without a single brick in sight. Scientists are stumped, but one wild theory is that these massive PAATs might be riding shotgun on dense gas clouds that shield them from certain types of radiation blasted out by black holes. But here's the real kicker. James Webb's findings could end up rewriting the entire cosmic script, way beyond just what makes up individual galaxies. Which recent discovery do you think has the potential to blow our minds and reshape our understanding of the universe's history? You won't believe what James Webb just uncovered. Scientists thought they'd be gazing at some ancient galaxy's bright lights, but instead, they stumbled upon the faintest thing ever, a teeny tiny galaxy that's almost invisible. This tiny titan is part of the universe's original crew and is an astonishing 13.3 billion light-years away. That means it formed when our cosmos was just 500 million years young. We're talking about looking at something from nearly the very beginning. It's like trying to spot a single microbe while standing on top of a skyscraper. But James Webb managed this incredible feat thanks to gravitational lensing, bending and amplifying the galaxy's light like a cosmic funhouse mirror. Gravitational lensing is like the ultimate cosmic zoom-in. When massive objects warp space around them, they create a natural magnifying glass effect, allowing us to spot the faintest, farthest galaxies in the universe. But here's the twist: these tiny, almost invisible galaxies might have been the real game changers in shaping our cosmos as we know it. They're thought to have played a crucial role in reionization, the process that filled the universe with light after its dark ages. Think of them as the unsung heroes of the early universe, and James Webb's discoveries are giving us an incredible glimpse into their mysterious world. Imagine our universe as a massive light bulb being turned on for the very first time. It's called the epoch of reionization. For about 100 million years after the Big Bang, a thick hydrogen fog blanketed everything, making it impossible for light to escape or travel freely. But then, stars and galaxies started igniting. blasting out ionizing rays that shattered this cosmic mist into protons and electrons. This was a game-changing moment in our universe's history. Unfortunately, scientists still have many questions about how reionization unfolded, like what role those faint, distant galaxies played in it all. Luckily for us, James Webb is uncovering some of these secrets by spotting galaxies from the end of this era, and even catching glimpses of the lingering fog that refuses to dissipate. So, let's go back to those galaxies from the end of reionization. You'll notice that right next to them, space is already free of that thick hydrogen fog. This isn't just a hint, it's solid proof that our current understanding of how the universe transformed after the Big Bang is spot on. But Webb's mission doesn't stop there. It's also on a quest to unravel some galactic mysteries. Check out this stunning image, for instance, featuring an incredible spiral galaxy with a bold bar shape at its heart. This mind-bending design raises so many questions. How did such unique shapes form? What role did gravity or collisions play in their creation? James Webb is ready to dive deeper and give us some jaw-dropping answers. Let's dive deeper into this mesmerizing spiral galaxy. This cosmic masterpiece is packed with densely grouped stars, forming stellar clusters that will blow your mind. Now, imagine how these clusters might be spinning around the galactic center. Astronomers believe this rotation could be nudging gas and dust particles towards those outer arms, setting off a chain reaction of star birth. The problem was, we couldn't verify this until now because our previous peepers, or telescopes, just weren't advanced enough to see past the thick layers of dust and gas that shroud these star nurseries. It's like trying to count skyscraper floors when they're hidden in a foggy mist. But Webb is different. Its infrared vision lets us slice through that veil and get an unobstructed view. With this groundbreaking new perspective, scientists can finally unravel the mystery of how stars are born, and maybe even figure out why some galaxies develop a central bar while others take their sweet time getting one. You won't believe it. Even with this incredible new technology, there's a catch. Sometimes, Webb's discoveries leave scientists scratching their heads instead of giving them all the answers. Think back to when Hubble captured those far-out galaxy shots, showing us what looked like starry blobs floating in space. Based on these images, many experts thought that the universe's early galaxies were actually pretty similar to today's globular clusters, just a bunch of stars bunched up together with no real structure. But now, Webb is revealing some seriously surprising stuff, and it turns out our understanding wasn't as solid as we thought. The question on everyone's mind is, what triggered these ancient galaxies to transform into the beautiful spiral disks we see today? It's like discovering that your favorite recipe has a secret ingredient. Only, this time, scientists are still trying to figure out what that mysterious component is. Here's a rewritten version with an energetic and simple tone. Buckle up. Folks, we've just turned up the zoom on over 4,000 starry blobs from space, thanks to Webb's super sharp vision, and guess what? These cosmic curiosities are actually mature galaxies with bright centers, just like the ones we see in our night sky today. Mind blown, right? This radical revelation totally shatters those long-held theories about how galaxies evolved over time. Imagine learning that your favorite celebrity looked identical to their current self since childhood. It's a game changer, but also super puzzling. Astrophysicists are scrambling to rework their galaxy evolution models and simulations to explain these ancient, yet advanced galaxies. Don't worry, this doesn't mean the Big Bang Theory is up for debate, just that our understanding of the universe's history is about to get a serious upgrade. You won't believe what we've just discovered with Webb's superpower vision. It's a harsh reminder that there's still so much more to uncover about our universe's earliest moments. And trust me, this is not an isolated find. Our cosmic explorer has been snagging jaw-dropping visuals left and right. One of its most out-of-this-world discoveries recently stunned astronomers by revealing the first-ever binary system of two wide-type brown dwarfs. What's a brown dwarf, you ask? It's either the smallest star that couldn't quite ignite or the largest gas giant we've ever seen. Talk about a cosmic mystery. Thanks to Webb's near-infrared camera, we've got our eyes on these rare interstellar twins for the very first time, and it's just the beginning of an epic journey to unravel the secrets of our universe. So, what makes brown dwarfs so hard to spot? It all comes down to their sluggish thermonuclear reactions. They're just not bright enough to shine through regular telescopes. Wide-type brown dwarfs, in particular, are the faintest of the bunch, like the shy ones in a big family. As rare and elusive individuals, it's already challenging to catch a glimpse of them. But imagine stumbling upon two together, like finding two four-leaf clovers on the same stem. Talk about a cosmic double miracle. And that's exactly what Webb's incredible tech has given us, the first ever sighting of this extraordinary interstellar duo. Now, let's add another layer of mystery to our cosmic quest. Scientists still have no idea how brown dwarfs develop their signature traits. But just as they were trying to unravel that enigma, a revolutionary telescope threw them an even bigger curveball. Amidst the breathtaking Orion constellation, often seen under the belt with its 3 stars, lies a gigantic nebula, a 30-40 light-year wide stellar nursery. As it births new stars behind swirling clouds of dust and gas, astronomers were determined to get a glimpse of this celestial process using Webb's powerful infrared vision. Get ready for an intergalactic surprise party. When astronomers finally got their hands on Webb's first detailed shots in autumn 2023, they discovered a hidden galaxy of secrets within the Orion Nebula's misty veil. What popped up weren't just new stars. Dozens of mysterious objects were lurking beneath, and scientists are still unpacking them. These jumbos are essentially binary pairs, each with a mass similar to that of Jupiter, kind of like those brown dwarf duos we're still trying to figure out. But here's where things get wild. Jumbos are seriously abnormal, and astronomers can't wait to learn more about these cosmic oddballs. Hold on to your space helmets, folks. These jumbo gas giants have astronomers scratching their heads because they shouldn't even exist, at least not according to our current understanding of planetary formation. In dense, young star nurseries called protoplanetary nebulae, massive planets like Jupiter typically form around baby stars. But the Orion Nebula, despite its stunning beauty, isn't a thick enough environment for gas giants to take shape in the middle. So, the big question is, where did these cosmic oddballs come from, and how did they end up here? So, you're wondering why there are so many of these mysterious gas giants lurking in the Orion Nebula. Well, scientists are working overtime to figure it out, but they haven't cracked the code just yet. Typically, rogue planets like these get booted out of their star systems due to a gravitational shake-up. If that's what happened here, we'd expect to spot only a handful of lone gas giants drifting through the Orion Nebula, not a whole crew of them. So, what's going on? Is there another, super cool explanation for how these jumbo planets ended up in this cosmic hotspot? The mystery of these jumbo planets continues to baffle us. But let's think outside the box. Maybe they're actually super advanced alien spaceships cruising through the galaxy. Sorry, folks, it's still sci-fi for now. On a more exciting note, Webb has also uncovered some hidden gems in the Orion Nebula. It turns out that tiny star systems, only about 5 times smaller than our Sun, are cooking up disks of leftover gas and dust, perfect environments for life to potentially sprout up in the future. These disks are packed with organic compounds like water and carbon dioxide, the same stuff we breathe out every day. But there's more. Webb also found carbon monoxide, think car exhausts and burning fuels, as well as benzene lurking in gasoline, crude oil, and coal. And the big discovery, a specific hydrocarbon cation that's the building block for life's complex chemistry in living cells. Now, these young star systems are just a few million years old, but they'll bequeath their rich organic treasure to future planets and atmospheres. It's going to take around 100 million years, so patience is key. But here's the thing, we don't have to wait that long to catch life in action. With Webb's discoveries, we're getting a front-row seat to how life might unfold on other worlds over the next century or so. You might wonder, what about fully formed planets? Planetary scientist Lindy Elkins Tanton had a doubt too, but she found that maybe we don't need a fully grown world after all. She realized that planetesimals, those building blocks of terrestrial planets, could have stable conditions for around 15 million years. And here's the kicker, even their chilly regions might just harbor water, the essential ingredient for life to kickstart. It's possible that this stable period is all it takes to spark life. Who knew tiny planetesimals could be a cradle for life too? Scientists Ben Weiss and Maria Zuber at MIT dug deeper into planetesimal research and made another groundbreaking discovery. Bigger building blocks could keep moisture for a whopping 50 million years. This opens up exciting possibilities, especially when considering that the James Webb Space Telescope is ready to take on the challenge of observing young star systems. Imagine if it stumbled upon pre-planetary life. We'd be witnessing one of the most mind-blowing discoveries in space exploration history. The dream headline we're all eagerly waiting for. Webb spots oxygen, ozone, phosphine, and ammonia on an exoplanet. That's the moment when we'll know our investment paid off. These four compounds are almost